Let's talk about this. I'm going to start at the beginning. When I was a child, my mother was a massage therapist and a personal trainer. Now, I was very uncoordinated as a child until I was about 12 years old, and I now know that that is because I am autistic. However, the personal trainer and massage therapist lifestyle is pretty much what I knew about the most. So in my 20s, I became a massage therapist, and a couple of years ago, I also got certified as a personal trainer. Now, last year, I did a fit show, and I was a bikini competitor, and it was amazing, and I looked amazing. But that also took a toll on my body and took a toll on my mental health as well. It was so much pressure. It was so much work. So I took a break. Now, I've been a massage therapist for the past 5 years, and I am an excellent massage therapist. However, I'm quitting. I'm quitting because it has taken a toll on my body. I am in pain all the time. My muscles ache, my joints ache. I just can't continue to put pressure into other people's bodies and sacrifice my own body to do it. Now let's talk about the cracking. I first noticed my knees cracking when I was 4 years old. I distinctly remember being a little kid waking up early in the morning and pretending to be a ninja and sneaking around the house while my parents were still in bed. And my knees made this loud crack that echoed through the house. And I was like, oh, what was that? Where did that come from? Well, ever since then, or at least that's the first time I noticed, ever since then I've noticed that all of my joints crack. Can't help it. It's something that has been part of my entire life. So, I don't know what you're talking about, but you don't know anything about me, and now you do. So how about you show a little respect? I've been a professional in the field for 5 years, and my clients call me a miracle worker. So you can put some respect on my name and chill the fuck out, okay? And just to clarify, I really don't know what you mean, but I'm autistic, so I can only assume that you're saying something negative because you're saying some sort of backhanded compliment here, saying something and then at least you're doing this thing. So I interpret this in a negative light because these are the communication patterns that neurotypicals use to kind of bully people in a weird, friendly way that I don't understand. And I don't talk to people that way, so I don't appreciate it.
I'm gonna take this time to make a video since I made a mistake a little bit earlier on today. As people tend to do, I was trying to be funny but didn't come off as funny, understandable. Heard somebody that cracked her bones inside of a video and she happened to be a Caucasian person. I was slowly thinking, oh yeah, I can make a cracker joke, but I didn't. I absolutely failed on the setup and the butcher, but I was like, hey, at least it's good that you're doing yoga. Then she took that chance to make a video and ream me a little bit about being disrespectful. She showed that she has boundaries, and I was like, oh, she didn't find it funny. So then I did the adult and intelligent thing to try to apologize. I left her 3 comments. Hell, I even tried to stitch the video, but TikTok took that shit down because I guess I'm an asshole. But this is just to show you guys that I'm willing to own up to my own stupidity. I'm not always funny. I think sometimes I am. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know when I'm being an asshole. That's what you guys are here for, more or less. And I figure if you guys are going to make fun of me for being myself, I don't give a fuck. But if I'm literally going out of my way to comment on your guys' stuff and I do say something offensive, feel free to smack my ass back in line. I don't give a shit. I don't know where the fuck your boundaries are. I don't know if I've crossed the line. In my mind, I thought it was funny. Didn't quite go that way. But then again, I also didn't finish the joke. I fucking butchered it. Like, I feel like I should have just deleted the whole entire joke, but I'm like, yeah, I already typed it, send it. And it's like, I already typed it and I didn't really finish it, but like, you know what, we're already here. Like, clearly I'm the bad guy in this. Like, I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just a little bit upset that I can get to at least formally say I'm sorry, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But for the fact I'm willing to own up to it and be accountable for it, I don't really feel upset about it. I said what I said, I did what I did, and shit's over with. Like I said, if I happen to comment something under your video that seems to be out of line, struck a nerve, go ahead. Feel free to slap me into place. Stitch the fucking comment if you want to, like, make a video response. Like, I don't care. Understandable. I did something wrong. Make a fool of me if you need to. It doesn't matter. If I see it and I believe, like, you're right, I was being the asshole, I will personally apologize for everybody to see on the fucking video. If TikTok will fucking let me, I'll even stitch an apology just so you can verbally hear me apologizing, just in case the texting wasn't good enough. But I'm only doing this video because of earlier stuff, and like that's the first time I feel like I've offended somebody on TikTok before. Because I try to be such a loving, peaceful type of person, it's just like, whoa, I conveyed the wrong message on accident. That's not what I'm not trying to be essentially a hypocrite. Which is also why I'm making this video, because I assume she has her own fan base and blah this and blah that, and they might see my name and come on my profile and blah this and blah that, and just get it all fucking mixed up. I'm not an asshole, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just a fucking idiot. But an idiot that's willing to apologize and change his behavior, because what the fuck's an apology if you don't change your behavior? Not a goddamn thing, that's gaslighting. So I ain't never gonna comment on her shit, she probably got me blocked anyways. But I'm just saying. To take this time to make a video since I made a mistake a little bit earlier on today.
Hey, so I need to own up to this because I got it wrong, and I need to make the ownership of my mistake as loud as the mistake. Black Blonde, I am sorry that I made you feel terrible for something that you did innocently. When you used emojis to censor the word, I had no context to understand the joke. But if you had used the word, I actually would have found it funny. All I had was the pattern of the sentence structure, right? And in the past, people have come to me using that kind of sentence structure in a way as to either sexualize me or diminish my experience. So I responded from a place of trauma. And that's not on you. You're not an idiot. It just went over my head. So I need to continue asking people what they mean rather than doing what I did with you. That was wrong of me. But I felt the need to defend myself because of people coming at me a certain way in the past. And that had nothing to do with you. So I hate that I made you feel terrible because of that. And you did not deserve it. So I guess we know each other now. I hate that it happened this way. But maybe now that we understand each other, do you still want to be friends or... because that'd be kind of cool.